Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is niyiamuda, and it's a beautiful Friday. We're going to create a very simple social media thank God it's Friday design. All right, so let's go over here. All right, so I'm going to go and start afresh. Okay, so this is the design, this is the template, this is the canvas. So we're going to get a molder that we're going to be using. All right, so first let's get a molder. I'm going to go over to this right here. Okay, so this is the molder we'll be using. Don't worry too much about the image. Just make sure that the image is a person that is smiling, happy. Okay, so this is it. I'm going to click on plus right there, and I'll click on from gallery to import the image. So you use that to import whatsoever you want to import. So right here I'm going to click on recent, and I'm going to get the image. So this is the image that I want to use for the design. So I'm going to bring this here. So this is the image, right? Okay, so you see that if you look at the lady's hair, there are some elements of red around it. The reason because of the where you are bringing the image from. Okay, if you wanted to work on it, then you would have to use what's it called, you would have to use this guy here, eraser. All right, you have to use eraser right here. Then you take this up a little, and then you zoom to treat the air. All right, so you just little by little, you just try to touch those guy away. So increase this. All right, so just touch it and then touch it. Make sure that you're not touching it too much. Okay, just like that. Right, so it will take out that element of red in our hair, but it's still going to be showing anyways. So I'm going to bring in this lady right here. I'm going to use the design going to be red, so I'm going to use a red background. Okay, so if I want to use a red background, I'm going to go to this icon right here. Are you seeing it? This guy here, this icon, you can see it there. Okay, click on it and then click on color. All right, to go to color, I want it to have a red and a black kind of. So I'm going to click on gradient. I'm going to click on plus. So the first color is going to be that of red. I'm going to pick it from the lady's shirt directly. All right, the second color is going to be something black, but not so black. So I'm going to click here, right, and then I'll click color, and then I'll make sure that it is not so black. So let's go something like that. Okay, so let's do this, bring this here. All right, so let's leave this like this first. Okay, I want to use the font that we downloaded yesterday. If you watched the tutorial yesterday where I taught you how to download font, I downloaded a very nice font called Nudex. So it's Nudex I want to use now for this design. So okay, so let's do something. Let's still work on this red. It's too. All right, so let's work on this. All right. All right, so it's thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. So I want to emphasize Friday. All right, then I'll use padding to bring this out and bring this out. Okay. All right, so this is Friday. So I want to emphasize thank God. So let's go. Let's see. Now notice that this red is causing commotion here. So I want to try and remove it. This one is causing commotion. Okay, so thank God it's Friday. Now see what I want to do now. The red, I want to add a little noise to it. So I'll go to here, I'll go to noise, right? Enabled. Then just do this. Don't worry too much about it. You can go to saturation, increase it. Go back to noise, reduce this. If you look very carefully, you see that, look at the background, you can see that it's no longer as smooth as it was before. Noise have been added. You can go and add this. All right. Okay. Now, if you wanted to add a shadow to the lady's back, you're gonna bring this guy here. This, you click on sticker. Once you click on sticker, you click on the layer and then you lock it. Once you lock it, you click on this and you move it. All right. Once you've moved it, you click on the layer again, and then you can now unlock it and then you move it. All right, like this. So once that is done, that's how to create a shadow with Pixellab. So once that is done, you can now go and make it black, drag it. All right. Okay. So I can send this to the back to form a shadow. Okay. All right. No. So when you're working with images, ensure that you are not doing this mistake. Number one is using, let me bring the image to the front and show you, using this node to drag the image or to compress the image. You see this? When you do that, you are distorting the image, right? Don't ever do this. That's number one. Number two, don't go to this node at the bottom and then drag and do like this. Don't do this. If you do this, you are going to distort the image. Okay. Now what you can do is that you can actually use this node at the edge, this one at the diagonal, at the edge of the object that you have highlighted, and you drag like this. Once you drag, both the length and the breadth is going to move together like this. Are you seeing that now? It's going to move together. That is one. Two, alternatively, once you've highlighted the image, you can go to relative position, relative size, and then you can adjust. It's the same thing. You see that now? Okay. So this is what you do with images. So I just taught you how you can work with images so that you're not going to destroy your image. Because once you do that, you would end up having a distorted picture. All right? You end up having a distorted picture, and you will not be able to get the best of it. Okay? You will not be able to get the best of it. All right, so let's work with this background right here. Send the image to the back. Send this to the back. All right, so this is it. So you could add all the effects to make it very nice. The background is looking plain. You could go ahead and add other things. One of the ways to create backgrounds is by adding, you can add text to the background, like this text now. All right, this Friday here, I could add it to the background. All right, okay, I could add something like, okay, thank God it's Friday, like T, like this. I can add this to the background. All right, it's going to form a background. How? Let's show you. Let me show you. Just reduce the opacity. Reduce opacity. Are you seeing that now? Reduce opacity. Right, let it be visible. Okay, then you can go ahead and copy. This can make a nice background for you in most cases, just like you see it right here. And of course, remember, you're going to bring the image to the front, right? And then these other guys are going to come to the front. This guy is going to come to the front. Now you can see that the background behind it has created a kind of effect already on this design. Now, if we wanted to do more work and make it more very, very attractive, we could go ahead and maybe probably we'll add shadow to this. Sorry, shadow, just a little shadow. Then we'll drop it. All right. So this is it. It is very, very easy, no waste of time. So let me add a little more elements. Now you need to understand what color matches with one color. Now already I know that if I use yellow in this design, this particular yellow is going to come out well. So let's go again. I'll send this to the back, and then we'll send these other guys to the back. Send these other guys to the back. All right. Okay, so it's just a very simple plain design, nothing so much here. Okay, thank God it's Friday. Another beautiful thing about design is your choice of fonts. So whereas I'm using this font, it's not looking like the design is just one font basically. But I could go ahead and change one of the fonts. I could change this to Poppins Black Intellis. Alright? And I could make this, instead of a all caps, I could make it title case like this. Like this. Alright? You can see now. Okay? Right, you can see that now. So just a very simple basic social media design that I've created right there. Please don't forget to like this video and share with your friends. I want to see what you create. I'll drop a link to my WhatsApp. Just do something similar to this and then drop it on my WhatsApp. I'll drop this image, or you can download any image from online and use for your own design. Create a Thank God East Friday social media design and drop it to my WhatsApp for me. Let me see, let me review, let me see what you're doing. You could do it like this exactly, or you could do something very, very unique. All right, so this is it. That's all we have for today. My name is Niyiamuda, and I hope to see you again when we do all the tutorials. All right, God bless you.